Hello, hello, hello. It's weird. I got a 10-second lag on my phone. No lag on my computer. But hi. Hi, Trees. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Brioni. Hello, Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hello, Tammy. Hi, Deborah. How are we today? Woo, boy, it was rainy this morning. It was hard to see when I was driving. Woo-hoo! And it was kind of messed up because, neither Trevor or myself are morning people per se. He's not as grouchy as I am in the morning, but we're fairly quiet in the morning when we're driving. But so he was just kind of like, kind of comatose as we're driving, and I went, man, and I was like, what? I got it. Relax. I got it. I'm so excited. Just a little rain. Although we couldn't see, and the windshield wipers were going, woo, woo, woo. But it gave him a nervous little jolt in the morning. I was like, you awake now? Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hi, Deb. Yeah. So we're right now. It's stopped. This morning was bad. Right now it's bad, but still, semi dark clouds. I say semi because like they're dark over there, but over us it's just gloomy. But it's supposed to rain again later, and then we're supposed to get it tomorrow too. So what do you do? Hi, Sharon Smith. What do you do? Who is so excited about the release today? So, I wanted to grab it. Hold on, I'll just turn you guys and talk to you. So, I know you guys probably don't want to see the release again because, everybody's been showing it, and you probably don't want to see it all over again. But if there is anything that you want to see, I do have everything. And I'm just so excited about it. And I wanted to point out something with you guys today. Hi, Lucia. Yeah, it was amazing. And I have everything from the release. Even down to the stamps are awesome. And every time I always say I want to use stamps more in my clay and this, that. I think that with what is in this collection, we will be using stamps. Yes, there are 5 of them. I will show you, sweet Sandy Triplet. I will show you. So those of you who know, I am not an IOD retailer, but my Mara is. So go to Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara or vintageretailtherapy.com and go to the spring IOD menu, and you'll be able to see everything. I do have it here, so I will show you. So as usual, if you make I do 2 trees. If you make a $60, a minimum $60 purchase from the new IOD release, you will be entered into the group that she always creates and does live demos and projects with everything from the release. So all you have to do is spend $60 from the new IOD release, and that's totally easy because who doesn't want everything? And then you almost have to be careful not to spin the whole house, but and then also, she's just amazing. She's donating to Wounded Warriors this go around. Last time she donated to, I think it was the the hurricanes. I think it was the stuff that was happening back east. I don't know. She's always doing something amazing like that. So hi, Natalie. So did you, Sandy? I know the stamps were like, they were on point. Hi, Sheila. So I wanted to, the reason why I got up, because I wanted to show you guys something in particular. So you guys know how, I use this mold quite a lot. And let me get my desk on the screen. I use this mold quite a lot. And I know last time, where I usually get it was out of stock, and you guys were having to search for it. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. I know the Wounded Warriors. See, I mean, my stepdad and my brother, which is very strange. I think I've told this story before, but my 3 older brothers, and we have different fathers, but my mom married their father, had the 3 of them. They got divorced, married my father, had me, then they got divorced, then remarried my brother's father. So he ended up being my stepfather in a very weird sense. But they are both, Air Force, and our veterans don't get the resources that they need, for sure. It breaks my heart anytime I see, our veterans in need. Because of them, we have the freedom that we do. So I think it's amazing that she's, donating. But back to this. So this is the Country Blossom mold from Redesign with Prima. When I use this mold, everybody always messages me or asks me, I know, Brioni, I know, where can they get this mold? And I got it. My source is Micah's Daughters, but she hasn't had it sold out. However, y'all, I was super excited because one of the new molds from IOD is called Blossom. So this is actually better. Troy, this is actually going to be better because it has so many different clusters. Like, I always break down this cluster for this top half, right? But now, look, we have all the different clusters. And so if you have been in search of this one, Blossom is going to more than enough. You'll have more than enough with Blossom, but I'm super excited for this one. So where's to? This is usually my go-to. I might use them together, but this is probably going to be now my main Mama Jamma when I go to, flowers like this, just because of the way that they're facing. They're going both left and right angled. So this one's going to be awesome sauce. Okay, so that's one of them, Blossom. And then we also have another one, which is Wild Berries. So again, I think these will work well together, but can we just talk about the berries? Look at the strawberry. We could use the teacup and saucer and put strawberries in the little spoon. Okay, maybe not, but I if you guys haven't figured it out, I like littles. I used to collect all the little miniature things when I was small. Actually, I still do. But I like littles. So this one is Wild Berries. Again, amazing. So then the next one is and again, I love the IOD molds because, they have the names on the molds. And when you're a creator, it just makes life easy. You don't got to write it in, Country Blossom. You don't have to write it on the back and then worry about it washing off. And then you got to continuously, write the name on there. But here is Sparrow's Nest. And again, look at the eggs. This is going to be so perfect. We can use this for Easter, the little eggs in the nest. I got an idea. But I love how the birds are in, you know, they're in motion, so they're in flight. And then we have one on the branch, but that one can be done without the branch. So you can do it just as if he was sitting. Also, one great thing about these IOD molds is it tells you how many grams each one needs to fill. So if you, you know, if you don't just eyeball your resin. Hi, Helen. I know this one. I know. Hi, Tina. And then of course, we have frames. So vintage brooches. I mean, you can never have too many molds that are frames, brooches, what have you. I will take every frame mold there is because I love frames, but this is such a cute mold. And what I did notice is some of the gold transfers do match these frames. So if you look, so that frame there is right here. It could even be that one, but I know before in the past when we have done this one right here is right here. Some of you have said that you've seen other creators use the foil yo-yo on the resin piece, and I have yet to try that, but maybe we will now. So I'll show you that one in a little bit. And then the last one, and you guys know I love my IOD trimming molds because I love how they do the connectors. So whereas you can make any mold seamless, I just love how this one is so easy because they already prep you to make it seamless. But look at how big that one is. Love it. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Luann. Hi, Cindy. Hello, John. Hi, Angela. So super, super duper excited. Again, you only need to spend $60 from the new release and you will be in the group. And she goes through the first class. She was telling me this morning she's going to do it on March 8th. And then, you know, she does them until she gets through all the products. So it could be fairly, you know, it could be like a 4-week thing. It could be a 6-week thing. I don't know what I just did, but I can't blame Troy for it. So again, you guys know, you know, these kind of foil yols are right up my alley with the frames. And then the big one, which I'm super excited for, has like all of the corner pieces, the filigree for like, I mean, it's just, they killed it with it, this one. So petite ornaments, and is that Cibel? Troy, why are you pulling on me, son? So update on Troy boy. He did in fact fall the way that I thought he fell. Trying to kick back one of the garbage cans, and where's to we seen that one hand was all scraped up and kind of loose, you know, loose, had some skin missing and was a little bit red, and the other one is the same thing. So he fell like that. Thankfully though, his knees and whatnots didn't get, you know, didn't get anything on there. So it was just his hands, but his poor little hands are all scraped up and was bloody yesterday. So, all right. So that's that one. Now, again, if you want me to go through anything else, let me know. Good evening, Sharon. If you want, hi, Miss Linda Baker. If you want me to show you anything else, let me know because I do have it all here. I have not even opened these, and yesterday was you know, doing the whole open, open, open. But I said, no, I'll just be patient. But when I was trying to figure out what we could do for today, I was like, gosh, I don't know. I want to do everything. So I literally went to the room, pulled out one thing. Then I went back into the room, pulled out another thing. Then I went back into the room 2 more times and pulled out 2 other things. But look at the size. What happened? Ay, ay, ay. That's what happens when I pull out. Hold on, y'all. I disconnected the camera when I pulled out the thing for Troy. Hold on. Gee, my knees. Every day have to be chaos. Not just... Now the camera's not even here. Okay. Well, you guys didn't want to do anything today, did you? We didn't want to have a live today, did you? Do you have the... Yes, the inlay? Yes, I do. Let me grab it. Beachy way. Anyhow, so but butterflies. Did you guys see the butterflies? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So this is basically this one. All right, and then of course we've got insignia, the alphabet, and then we have this other one, which is velveteen. That, look at that amazingness. Oh, all right. So you are asking me for this, which where is it at? All right, is this the one? No, that's Portofino. Hold on. Spring Melody. Which one are you asking me for? There's only 2 inlays. Isn't there? Or am I totally losing my mind? All the things are falling. All the things are falling down, falling down, falling down. Look at the bunnies. Did you get any other IOD? I don't think she's talking to me. Oh no, Brioni. Well, Mara has a lot. I don't know if she ships outside, but the blue one, this one, or is that why you thought it was called? So Portofino. So that's that. Again, amazing frames on here. There's just going to be so much that you could do. And then I was excited about all of the transfers because this one, how dainty it is, you know, it's just enough. And then, you know, this one, I always am looking for flower clusters that aren't too big, because sometimes they're on a big scale, and then I'm always looking for the smaller ones, blah blah blah, like how I needed on the bunny that day. But so excited. And butterflies, but love me some butterflies. So all right, we wouldn't know where we were if no chaos. I know, but geez, every day, like, holy guacamole, chick, get your stuff together. All right, okay, so now here lies my problem, right? So when I went in the room, I pulled out this, and I was like, okay, this would be cute to kind of do, like, you know, some ting-tings on here. And then I was like, well, no, maybe we'll do like the purse one. And then I was like, well, wait a minute, maybe I need to do a book box. And then I was like, no, wait a minute, there's eggs. There's Easter. I could do an egg. Send help. And this one's so cute. Look, it's got a little buddy inside. A little buddy in the inside. So I don't know. I was thinking. I wanted to do the A because I wanted to do the bunny rabbit inlays, but we got time. Troy, I don't know what you want. What do you want? What? Troy, you're pointing all over the place, honey. I'm not sure, babe. Do the purse. Your head is smoking. I know it's smoking. All right. So, honey, what are you doing underneath the rug, though? Why are you pulling up the rug? So, what I was thinking is we can definitely use some of this, right? Some of this on here and do. Troy, I don't know what you want, son, but I need you to not to do that, hon. What is wrong? Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, are you telling me that I don't have the book up? I know, babe, because the computer and everything went down. I know. So, if we are doing the purse, we can do the purse with, hold on a minute. Do the purse with, do we make it like a flowery purse? Flowery? What do you guys want me to use? We can do all kinds of things on here. I don't, my mind, or no, maybe not go crazy. Maybe we just use some of these. Troy's on one today, y'all. I don't know what you're doing, Troy. Troy, I'm not sure. What are you doing, son? Okay. Thank you, my Gail. Hi, Miss Linda Glenn. Send help. She did? Oh my gosh. That's a great title for a book. Send help. I just hope it wasn't like a. Okay. So what should we do to the purse? Hold on a minute. So if we could do like a little monogram purse. We can use some of the stamps and do like a monogram purse with some of the gold transfers. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why it was in my head. Like something like that. Hold on a minute. I want to see what these look like as far as like frames go. Ooh, those are pretty too. Oh, that one's that's got lace on it. Okay. And then, so this one doesn't have frames, right? It just has letters, or does it have, oh no, it does. We hit the jackpot, y'all. Okay. Hi, Betty. And I love like that it has, the different script. But maybe that would be too, because we can have it go right over. But I kind of like that one. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. So maybe we use the one in gold. Because we can use the one in gold and then still stamp it in with the letter. Okay. All right. So now, for the purse itself, though, I'm trying to think what we want to do to the outside of the purse. If we want to decoupage, because what I was thinking is maybe decoupage with like the cream damask so that it's a lighter color and we can add all of the yummy stuff to it. What do you guys think? So if we go cream damask, we can add basically anything on top of it, and I think the gold would look good on top of that too. So let me show you. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but look, see? What do we think about that? A cream damask on there, and then we can add all the gold and all the whatnots. Yes, yes. Can't get close to the desk again. Okay. So I am going to, I still haven't ordered my Waverly paint. And, you know, I won't ever remember until it's all gone. I'm actually going to put, and then, because we could also do, oh yeah, okay. It's coming to me. It's working out in my head. I really didn't know what we were doing. I just knew I wanted to use everything. Okay, let's. If I'm not mistaken, this is from Factory Direct Craft. I've had this for quite a while. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually going to paint right over that snap because I will probably change the color anyway. So how many of you either bought IOD stuff, and what did you buy, or are going to buy? What were your favorites? I was super excited about everything. Because usually when there's a release, with every release, you know, no matter who is doing it, there's always something that you're like, okay, I don't need that, but I need this, you know? So, but I was just like, oh my goodness, yes. I was excited for everything. Now this one, I will be careful not to paint on because it does have to go inside of the snap, and I just don't want any unnecessary product on there. Hi, Teresa Cherry. I'm not too. I mean, I could. I'm not real worried about the strap because I'm gonna change it anyways. I don't like the jute myself. I'll probably put the chiffon or something on there. It wasn't bugging me. Was it bugging you? It wasn't bugging me. So I'm trying to think if I want it on the sides or just the front and back right now. Haven't decided if I want it on the sides yet. Troy, I don't know. That's exactly why I don't understand what you're doing, Troy. You're pushing everything off of my desk again. You did that yesterday. Everything fell. Yeah, but there isn't anything on my desk that is yours, Troy. Loco. I cleaned my whole area yesterday, including all 75 phone cases that you had in my area. Oh, thanks for, you dropped it. It was your fault. Thanks for giving it to me and not letting Onyx eat it. And then we'd have chewed up alphabet. So I do know for a fact that I want it on the top over the sides. I'm trying to decide. I think we're going to do something different to the sides there. I don't think we're going to decoupage the sides. With that paper, at least. And then, pretty soon, DQ will have their spring release. Oh, Coogly Moogly, y'all. What does Mara say? We got to donate plasma? Ay. Deb. Right? Well, she's got a car payment now, so at least the car payment. That was cute. So far, I have only seen the paint inlay and one transfer going. Oh, Luann! I just figured everybody's seen it. That's why I didn't show everybody. Because I was probably like, oh yeah, Terry, we've seen it already. We don't need you to keep showing everything. It'll probably be in March. That tells you a whole lot, huh? Since March is almost here. Some for you while you're at it. Oh, and also, y'all bought all of the tea set molds, so thank you guys so very much for all of the support that you always show me and the Troy boy. But yeah, you guys, and we still have a few of Ivetta's kits left. Okay, so this is where it's going to get a little tricky because I want to put this on without the lid, and then when it goes on, I want it to be continuous. So we will do the bottom part first. Oh my gosh, Sue's yelling at me to order Waverly paint. Thank you, Sue. I'll still forget, but thank you. All right. Am I going to rip that crooked? I feel like it's going to rip crooked. The only reason why I'm trying to pay attention is because I want to continue. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about the excess because I'll just gator that off. All right, let's get some decoupage varnishing glue. Hi, Connie. You are so excited. You have so many ideas in your head and you want to implement them immediately. Yeah, it's so actually that is not always a good thing, because when I have so many ideas, then I can't get one idea out and then I get stuck and usually something tragic happens. So so something tragic is probably going to happen. But y'all know me by now. Okay, and I am actually going to start from, I know, weird, the bottom up. Because I don't trust myself to get this line straight. Alright, so now I'm just going to pull it down. Alright, let's use the squeegee and make sure. See? You see? You see what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, okie dokie, artichoke. Alright, now, before we wet the paper, I am just going to make a little X. Where the snap is, so that I can decoupage right over it. What? It's on. Oh, heck no. Did I just stick my hand in glue? I wish you sold. Oh, no, 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 no. Mara takes care of that. No. I have quite a few, friends that sell IOD. When I decided to open the store, I already knew I'm staying in my lane. I'm not trying to do all of that. I wanted to be able to, the things that I use all the time, I want in the store, and I'm all about supporting our small businesses, and if they are my friends, even more so. Mara's in California. She always has the IOD. She ships fast. She's an amazing, her and Rich and the crew are amazing. IOD is not my lane. So we just did that little X, and we were able to get that right in there. Okay, so what I want, right, is when we put this on now, I want to, as best as we can, connect the damask. So I can pretty much see through the paper. So by holding it right there, I am going to just lift up and now put down the flap. Now, you might not care if they line up. If that's the case, then just slap it on. Slap it on. Sue, Colleen, you know, she'd be more than happy to send Colleen in Canada. Furniture Facelift by Kobe has IOD. John got a little bag of chocolates from a co-worker today, and I was like, what have you been doing at work? He said the lady could be the same age as his mom. I was teasing. Oh! I talked to Colleen not too long ago. She's trying to get me to go to Canada to teach a class. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And she goes, Terry. I said, yeah. She said, do you have a passport? I go, no. What do I need a passport for? I don't go anywhere. She was like, ah. Well, can you get a passport, please, so then we can talk about you coming? I was like, sure, I'll get right on that. Troy, stop. No. Stop. All right. I guess the way I was answering her, she knew that I was like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds like a great idea. Uh-huh. She was like, do you have a passport? No, sure don't. Stop doing that, Troy. What are you doing? All right, let's, I'm going to get this. Put this down. Actually, that almost fit on there. But I told her, I said, yeah, there's no way I'm coming to Canada at this time of the year. So maybe, you know, when it warms up, I'll have some motivation to want to go to Canada and go get my passport. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Troy's just combobulated my... I don't know if there is a bubble in the... we got to dry it and see. Because that little... The paper's not bubbled, so I'm thinking that because anytime you wet, you know, paper mache, it's going to expand. Hi, Laura. All right, I'm gonna let that one be for just a minute. Let's gator off this bottom here and clean this one up, and then we'll work on the back. What do I have on here? Oh, nothing. It's clean. Hi, Anna. I was thinking about you the other day because I hadn't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. And I do have this in the store in A3 as well. Okay. See, look at how pretty that's going to be with the gold on there. Oh, I think it's going to be. We might have to turn the iron down so we can flatten that out and also flatten the paper mache down. Oh, Sue, I gotta send your would you bin blanks too. Okay, so you see how open or closed it's going to be. It's going to be good. Hold, please. Okay, so now let's get the back. Well, we're gonna need to do the top. I don't want to start doing anything right there just yet because of all of the varnish that's on there. Okay. However, I probably should. Well, this is real backwards, the way that I'm going to be doing this. Actually, I'm not even going to use this. All right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is backwards. I shouldn't have done it this way. But you know, chaos is my middle name. Wait, what? Hi Roxanne. Hi Sheila Teagan. Sorry Anna. I don't know what you posted, but I see Teresa's comment. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. I knew I could tell you guys, you know, when you guys aren't here, I obviously I noticed. But yeah, I was thinking about you because I hadn't seen you, but I missed any posts, so I apologize. And I hope for strength and healing. Pray for strength and healing of your family. I'm so sorry for your loss. All right, let's put this down. Troy, it's over there. Stop. Actually, I'm just going to do a whole thing. And I'm going to make sure these are all pushed down, and we'll do the same thing. We'll continue the damask. And I will have, because that's going to drive me bonkers because it's right at the front. So we're going to have to iron that down. All right, let's get out another one. And then... Apay, nabawat din your obat ah. All right, so let's do this one. Troy, that's it now. All right, so this one, it would be nice, but that one's gonna be a little shorter. So is it this way? Yeah, it's this way because it's coming over, right? So we're gonna have to take it up like about there. Okay, I holla falla. We're gonna have to be careful. We're gonna have to get the iron anyways because that's gonna want to crease. So we're gonna have to get the iron so we can get that to go all the way down. But I am just going to use, because I can see it's light enough that I can see when it lines up with the other side. And then I'm just going to cheat and kind of put it like that. And then start from here. And then this other part here, we will do what I did last time and fold it and then just continue it on, and then it will be good. But we will have to, like I said, we're not going to need to grab the iron. Thanks, Sue. Okay, now I am going to just let that fall. Don't want to pull it taut. And then let's get the rest of this on. Okay, just going to, I'm going to go over, pull the cord out of the wall for the printer. And then I'm going to grab the iron. And this, I'm going to overlap it just a little bit, so it might look like it's just a tad bit darker where it's overlapping, but again, unless somebody is all up in there, I'm not going to notice. Okay, let me grab the iron. He walked away, so I'm going to pull the plug. My humongous ironer. Nick always teases me about my humongous iron and my humongous, what else do I have miniature of? He's always teasing me about that stuff. I like the small little bitties. They're effective. They're small, but they're mighty. Okay, so we'll get that going. And then, in order for me to not rip the PT time, son? Oh, no, not PT time. Oh, absolutely, Anna. Absolutely. So I'm just going to use the ruler to hold it down so that way I don't rip more of the paper than necessary. And then, like I said, I'm just going to put that on there and let that continue. And again, you're not going to really tell unless you are looking right at it, and then you can almost see that it's just a little bit darker because it's a little more opaque in that area, I guess. But for the most part, it's all continuous. So, and then like I said, we're gonna get the iron and get that down so that it falls into the creases. Oh my goodness, I just had an idea. We're going to use the Easter bunnies that are coming, the bunny molds, with the inlay on that egg that I had brought out. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay, I am going to be very careful with taking the, of course, we'll have a fiber, the paper off of there just yet because I did connect it and wet it up there, so it needs to be dried. The bunny mold. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, and I am not going to have paper at the bottom because it's not necessary. And then let's get our corners that are probably not down. It's a whole lot of glue. I'm going to get all these fuzzies off. All right, let's dry this a little bit so that way we can get that side off, and then we can get it ironed. hair going across my face. Sitting on keys. Onyx just finally moved. So much drama. Ooh, okay, Sue. So you don't want to iron when your paper is even just a little wet, because it will stick to the parchment paper and then it'll pull up and ruin what you got going on. So you want to make sure that it is nice and dry. How did it get way over there? Okay, let's get a little bit of parchment paper, and I'm going to start over here. Okay, and then get it the way it is creased. Okay, so that shrinkle is gone, and let's work on the top. Okay, so now it looks no more shrinkling. Okay, let's roll it over the edge of this, because that's where the papers connect also. So I want to make sure. Okay, let's get that edge. I love my little iron. Okay. It's good. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. All right. Now, I will grab the Bear varnish that I always talk about, and let's put a coat on. Hi, my Monica. How are you? In my Amazon store, Linda. How are you feeling, Monica? I seen you having your breathing apparatus again. Okay. Just gonna make sure all the furries are down. And then this is the fast drying. Oh, good. Hi, Olga. Okay, Anna. Okay. So while that is drying, actually I probably put it over here by the fan now that everything got moved over here where I had it to sit. But I want to pull out, so let's look. Oh, hold on a minute, because I wanted to see. That would cover the entire edge of that. What do you guys think? Should we put that mold on there to do on the side? Because that would take the entire edge of that. I think that could look kind of cool, actually. So I want to bring out that one. And then this one. Hi, Robin. Well, hi, Dawn. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it so very much. So, ooh, that would even be pretty to go around right there. Oh my gosh, y'all, all the ideas. I think that thing is so amazing. I think it would look so good if we put it in on the sides, and then we could, oh yes, we got to do it. Hold on a minute. Timber! I'm going to move all of this stuff down so that way I can put, because just going to put this in front of the fan so that we can get those inlays on there pretty soon. Okay, so I am going to use the Jovi air dry clay, which is my go-to. It's my favorite. I do have them in the store. All right, let's get some gloves. Because then we can add some of the transfer. Oh, yes, y'all. It's going to look so good. Hold on a minute. Got to take off all the rings because, you know, gloves and the rings don't. I tried that once and that was kind of fun. All right. So let's get my little. Now, the mold is quite big. So more than likely you aren't going to need a releasing agent. However, because there is some little intricate details on the edges, I'm going to go ahead and just do a really, you know, fast kind of dusting of the baby oil. What? I know, my Monica. I miss you too. All right, let's do. So usually we go through a little more methodical with the baby oil, but again, because it's a bigger mold, it's not going to be hard for it to come out. But I do want to get all of the detail, all of the intricate little flowers that are up here along the edges. All right, let's not get glue or stuff all in that. We don't need this. And let's move that, and we don't certainly need clay on that. All right. Okay, I use baby oil. You can use whatever you like. It does not create a resist or do anything to paint. So, oh, heck no. Troy James, it's raining. I'm gonna come in a little bit sprinkled on. This is a pretty big mamma jamma, so we're going to take out a good amount of clay. That beeping is my iron telling me it's about to shut off, so it'll stop, or it did. You excited to do clay? Whoa. All right, so because I broke a couple pieces off, I'm just going to kind of knead those together. I can't believe he's outside, silly goose. And because I work on a glass mat, I do have the parchment paper because when I am lazy and don't put out the parchment paper, it always sticks to the glass. And then we have a whole host of other problems. All right, let's do this. She's a biggin'. I don't know why I hear voices or something. I don't know where it's coming from, but I hear voices. Troy doesn't have anything over here, so. All right. Look at the palette knife's not even, it's not even big enough. Oh, wow, let's take it one edge at a time. It's a big mamma jamma. Holy smoking olies, man. All right. Let's see what's really going on under here. So I'm just putting a few of my fingers in clean water to smooth it out back here. And as you can see, the little bits that you see are poking up, that has to do with the detail, and clay is not supposed, well, you can do whatever you want, but it's not intended for the clay to be over these areas. So that's why I'm kind of working with the water to kind of make sure it's not, you know, covering that, because that's all going to go into the detail. All right, let's flip and roll. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. She's a biggin'. She's a big mama jamma. So you see how like there's little, that's what all of those little pieces that I was saying shouldn't be covered with clay. It just goes to all of that detail. But is that not an amazing, heavy body gel? Where did you go? You were here yesterday. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. All right. Heavy body gel. Let's get another palette knife that'll probably mix with that palette knife. Okay. Now, I don't want to get my dirty, grubbies. Well, we did varnish one layer at least. It won't be nothing I can't wipe off, but let's get one side on and see. Okay, so because there is some, breaking in here, if you wanted to paint the base so that a different color comes through, for instance, like if you wanted to paint it tan underneath, so that way when you paint the mold, you can see. I mean, it's totally up to you, but just know, because there's little breaks in there, you're going to be able to see through it. But what we'll end up doing is painting all of this the same color, and then obviously we'll use like our antiquing gels and whatnots to bring out all of that detail, which I'm super excited to do that. I can't wait till we get all of that. So where I put the heavy body gel on the mold, this thing is such a big one, I'm going to go ahead and put it directly onto the purse and then manage it that way. All right, so let's stick that right there. And okay, let's see what we got here. Now this doesn't, no, it does not. Okay, hold on a minute. So as you can see, it does not cover the entire width of it. So what we can do is get one of the other molds. Hold on. Let's think about this for a minute. Just gonna scoochy it over like so. Aw, I kind of want that whole flower. Hold on. Well, it's gonna get cut anyways. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to push all of that down and get that into all of the heavy body gel, but be careful not to push too hard so as not to distort the images. And then let's take, well, let's take my knife and cut. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of manipulate the mold a little bit and stretch that off to this side. I'm going to move that down and scrunch that up. Oh my gosh, that's going to look so awesome. Okay, we'll take care of everything hanging over in a minute. What I want to do, sorry, hit the camera. Look at that. we are going to push that right into there. No one will ever know. And then, look, come on, y'all. Let's put that in there. I'm going to push, excuse me. I'm just going to take this whole thing for right now. Okay, and then let's lift, because I think this one's overlapping and doesn't need to be so much. Okay. Now I am going to put a little bit more heavy body gel just because things are going to kind of be barely at the end there. Troy, I need you to stay inside. It's raining out there, bud. You little tricky. And I will let whatever excess there is kind of be pushed out when I push that mold down. Hi, Patty. Hi, Maria. Hi, Miss Edie. Tell her I said hi. Okay, so now let's look over here again. Let's play. Let us play. And there's so much on this mold that you don't even need to use it for the border. I mean, you can start picking and pulling all kinds of stuff out of this. Okay, that's going to go right in there. I'm going to squish that down in there. Push that right up in there. And then for the little edges right there, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll just get some more. See how these leaves are kind of just off to their doing their own thing? Let's just get those leaves. See these guys? I'm going to push those back. I know they're layered on top of that other little cluster there, but it's good. All right. Now, I'm just going to, again, push some of this over and make room. And I want to make sure all of this is down before I start cutting off the excess. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for sprinkling. It's very much appreciated. Okay, now I'm just going to come down and I'm going to hug and go right down. Cut off what we don't need. Same thing. This one, I'm just going to push into a little, same thing. I'm going to hug what I don't need cut. And then one more. Okay. Now the worst thing you could do when you do cuts like that is to leave the edges looking all janky like that. So we're just going to go in with some clean water. And we're going to round out the edge. First, we're going to smooth that down. Then I'm going to I'm coming down from the top and pushing down this way to roll it down. Okay. Same thing up here. I'm just going to see how that is all choppy and janky. So we're going to smooth that out first. And then again, I'm going to come over the top and kind of round it down. Okay, and then we're going to do this side. Hi, Denise. Hi, Phyllis. Okay, so same thing. We're going to smooth all of that out. Hey, Nicole. And then again, I'm going to come to the top and round down because it just doesn't look good. Smoothing it out is just one thing, right? If you're looking from this way, it's all blunt and you can tell it was cut. So by just coming and rounding it down, it more so looks like it was, it was meant to be there. Look at that. I'm so excited. Look at that. All right, so now, and then when we put all the gold on there, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, let's do that all over again because once definitely was not enough. Troy's icing me out over here with the fan. Yeah, you're laughing because all of this stuff is all over the ground. Because you made me throw it all down. Okay, so really quickly again, we're just going to go through again and especially again the little itty bitty flowers that are around these edges. I want all that impression. I know. I charged it for you last night. And then we'll just go over it lightly. Troy. Okay, let's get the excess out of there. And then do it again. You are such a fantastic... Oh, thanks, Miss Linda. All right. Attention to detail matters, at least in Terry's world, right? We spend a lot of time on detail. Okay, so yet again, we're just going to kind of get this mamma jamma. And then let's just start pushing. And I always find that when you have a little bit of the baby oil as well, I don't know, it gives me an impression. It's more defined. It's not something that I get whenever I would use like cornstarch. So that's another reason why, Troy, you got to turn it down, Papas. That's another reason why I like the baby oil. But again, whatever you prefer, whatever works. Yeah, no, don't go outside. It's raining. So again, we're going to pay attention to all of that. That doesn't want, we don't want to put clay on because That's all the breaks and more, plays more into that detail, right? Okay. I'll tell you, when you're using your palette knife to get off excess, and if you're doing multiples, when that clay dries on your palette knife and been, you know, gets all crusty dusty, it makes it harder for you to get the excess off. I mean, I don't know if you guys are the, you know, if you pinch and do that stuff. I don't like doing it that way. I just grab the palette knife. But if you leave a lot of that buildup on there, it makes it harder for, whoa. It makes it harder for you, the knife to slide. Are you talking to me, or are you just talking in general? What is over here that is talking, Troy? I know I'm not losing my mind. I hear a voice over here. I don't see your phone, tablet, nothing. All right. So we've got it looking all kind of crazy. I would love Terry's Town. Oh, gosh. Okay, now we're going to go in with not just one finger, all the fingers. Usually I only use my index finger, but this is such a humongous mold. I feel like I'm going crazy, y'all. Also, when I do put my finger in the water and I go over the back of the mold like that, I can feel where there's maybe too much clay, like right here. And then over here, it's kind of dipping. So I'm just going to put a little bit more into there. So as I'm smoothing it out. But now, again, I want to make sure all those little, all of these that aren't supposed to be covered are uncovered. All right. Now let's flip and roll. I swear, you guys, maybe it's coming from the walkie-talkie. You know how sometimes it has feedback? I don't know, but I hear a voice, y'all. I can't tell if that's supposed to be there or not. Hold on a minute. I can't see doing it that way. Sorry, I know you guys can't see, but I can't flip and roll that way. Okay, now, because it's so big. So big. Good, cuggly muggly. Holy guacamole. All right, now let's get the heavy body gel. We're going to have to hold this one in the air a bit because the other side has the mold down, so. Another great reason to have varnished before you do this, because all the clay and all of that whatnot's going to get on there, and, you know, wiping it off of the rice paper. You don't want to mess up your ink. Once we get this side on, we'll go back and then cut out the hole on the this side, and then come back and do this side. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay it kind of down like this until I get this big thing in my hands. I know. All right, let's get this big mama jamma scooped up. Whew. Okay, so I think we're gonna go this way. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does, because the way that this is hanging, it's gonna look like it's upside down. Okay, so again, let's just lay that on. I'm gonna come like this. Okay, now because I cannot put it down on the side, I'm just hanging it off of my desk, and then I'm gonna make that cut. Very difficult to cut in the air. Okay. Now, let's press down. And then remember, we scooted this over a bit to kind of make more room. And get this one all the way out to the edge. Pull that up. And then we're going to make sure to push it all into the heavy body gel, but also making sure that we don't push too hard to distort any of the images, right? All right, now let's see if this side gives us an easy time as far as fitting things in like the other side did. The only thing with this is it's going to be hard to get things off, so I'm going to use my nail. And hold on, I'm going to fit you in there like that and press you down. Let me move in, babe, so you don't try to hop over or anything. Okay? And then I already know I'm not going to be able to hold this in the air, so I'm going to take off this little grouping here. And let's push that little bit in there. Actually, just like I did with the other side, because this is little pieces that are going to be hanging over this, I'm just going to put more gel, heavy body gel. And then let's get those little flowers and stick that there. There's some rice paper on there. Right. Hi, Julia. Hi, Carol. Yeah, Betty, he actually, what I showed you guys was just his one wrist. Both of his wrists were very scraped up. They were both pretty bloody. And when I went outside, what I thought happened is it rolled out in front of him. And so one of the garbage cans was tipped all the way over. It had fallen over. So he got it pretty good. He did. He got scraped up pretty good. What I was really worried about though was that the garbage had fallen out of the can, not because I had to pick it up. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't want to pick up garbage, but the way Troy is he will try to pick it up, and you know, he knows that's not supposed to be like that, so he will try to clean it up. And that would have broke my heart if I would have found out that the garbage had fallen out and then he was out there trying to pick it all up. Well, let's do this. Instead of just doing things all kind of difficult, let's cut off this. Well, don't go nowhere. And then let's take that little leaf. Yeah, let's point the leaf in there because that will fit just like that. I'm actually going to kind of lay it so I don't move it out of place. And then push it back down in there. And then I know that that leaf doesn't need to be there, so I'm going to cut around and pull that out. There we go. And then while we're here, cut. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so obsessed with this. It just looks like it's going to be such a fancy, expensive handbag. Okay, so before I do anything else, really quickly, let me put my clay, because it now has been sitting out for quite some time. So I'm going to put it in my bag. Okay, and then let's go through and do what we did last time. So I am going to dip my blade in water, and I'm going to just lay it flat against the purse. Then we're going to rub all of that edging flat. I know it fell, Troy. The clay fell. It's okay. It's the clay that Mom doesn't need, babe. All right. I didn't want a bunch of buildup. Okay, and then same thing. I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm talking about, but do you see how right now it's very blunt? How all of that is very blunt? You can tell that it's been cut, right? But by going up on the top and rolling over, you see, now it just, I don't know. It's just a thing, I guess. Okay, that's actually pretty flat to it. So let's just make sure, first of all, that it's all down. And there is a little bit hanging off right here. So I'm going to dip in water and cut that piece. And then we're going to, again, come back and then roll all of that down. Okay, and then this side, same thing. I'm just going to come up this way. You always want to go in the water first because it'll cut and then easier, and then it won't pull your clay. So just dip your blade in a little bit of water. You will have to change your blade afterwards, but you know these blades come in like a pack of 50, so or more depending on which pack you get. Okay, we're going to smooth that out. Okay, and same thing, we're just going to round that out. Yeah, no, I have always said Troy is definitely got some, somebody's always watching over him. He's definitely a child of God, because some of the things that Troy has done, by the grace of God, has not injured him greatly. I mean, for all the falls that he's had and all the head injuries that he's had from, somebody being dumb at school and not watching my son or something crazy. the worst thing that's ever happened was him having to go get the stitches in his finger that one time. So, and I thank God that that is the worst of it. Okay, so I'm just going to clean this up really quickly. Okay, because what I don't want is, because the bottom obviously is paper mache, just like the entire purse, and I don't want a bunch of crud on the bottom of this, and then for it to get all warped and welted up because of the clay. All right. Okay. Look at that. I'm so excited. All right, where did my blade go? So we are going to now take this, and I can't necessarily see it very well, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball where to, there it is, it's inside. And then I'm just going to fala the circle with my blade, and there you go. But the same thing, we definitely do not want that looking all kind of crazy. So, got to do the same thing. Okay, let's go over to the other side. I'm going to wet my blade and try to see where I'm going. What is on there? How did I stick it in rice paper? What the heezy weezy? All right, let's try that again. Let's just go right here, and then okay, same thing. I'm going to smooth down that edge, and then let's push that all back in and then round that down. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay. What would we do without binder clips? I know, huh? I have a feeling this is calling my name. You can't put groceries in here. You can actually carry this, Phyllis. Okay, so what time is it? Man, we always run out of time. So unfair. Well, I'll just cut that tomorrow because we're going to cut around there. So tomorrow, what we'll do then is, see, varnishing is a must, right? Because we would have done all of this without varnishing and then try to wipe this all clean, and it would have ruined the paper. So let's make sure we don't have any clay all on here. Wipe this off. Let's do another coat of a varnish before I leave you guys. Then we'll pull out some of this stuff. Okay. So the varnish will be, I mean, this is the Bare fast drying, but it will be absolutely ready tomorrow to do the foil-yo-yos. Troy, do you want the, what are you pointing at, babe? What are you pointing at? Stapler, maybe? You wanted the stapler pops? Is that what you want? Maybe? Possibly? Okay, and then let's do the back. So by the time we come back tomorrow, all of the clay will obviously be dried and ready to paint. And we will paint that, and we will get that all antiqued up, because that's going to look amazing with all of the detail from the antiquing pastes. And you see that by ironing, it took out that bubble and pushed that down pretty well. So I'm happy with that, because I was not, the bubble was right here, which was driving me bonkers. Oh, I'm so excited for this. High-end first. Well, definitely gonna put something on. Okay, hold on. How can we? Well, it doesn't touch, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't fall is what I mean. So tomorrow when we come back, where did they go? Oh, here they are. Oh, that kind of hurt. So tomorrow when we come back, so here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, do you guys see we're going to have so much fun with these, but we can do either, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do like, I want to do the one around it. I know, because we can, look at how pretty, like one of these might look around, so hard to pick up, but you know, around right here in this area. And then we're going to do all of the accents with the gold. Yeah, I'm thinking one of either this one or this one. I kind of like that one's a little bigger, but then I like this one too. We're gonna have to decide that tomorrow. And then we can either do well, I can't really put a monogram in it because I don't know whose it will be for. So I think what we'll do is put like a really beautiful piece of bling in there. Hi, Miss Shauna. We'll put a beautiful piece of bling in the center. And I absolutely want to trim it out with, look. See, and the way that the point is on this purse, we can definitely put some beautiful accents on here. And now that the flowers are on the ends, oh my goodness. Oh, we could even do, oh, tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun, y'all. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. Because tomorrow will be all of the, well, basically the embellishing. Because all we will have to really do is paint this. And then we'll do all of the embellishing. I'm excited. You can use my monogram. I knew you were going to say that. Okay, so let me show you. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So that's why I was saying the lighter, like the cream damask. So that way we can do all of the accents on there. And what I'm thinking is like how this kind of damask is here in the middle is we will put one of the, almost, it looks like kind of like a frame or label, like kind of in this area, and then put like the bling right on the snap, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. And then obviously we have all of the back to do amazing things with. So we will definitely do something on that. And then we will more than likely put chiffon as the handle. I just think it needs like something pretty. So we'll probably put chiffon as the handle. So, and I know we have that gold color chiffon, which I think will match beautifully with it. So anyhow, I hope you guys, I know, I can't wait to do it either, but we'll be patient because we could even put, I mean, if we wanted to even put some color into it with the other transfers, we could definitely do that because we went so neutral with the rice paper. Because the rice paper wasn't the show, the main, it's not the main focus. It's going to be all of these goodies. So anyhow, I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your Thursday. I will see you guys back here tomorrow to do all the beautiful stuffs. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Oh, he got owies. He got a lot of owies on both of his wrists. It looks really crazy because the way they're scraped up. But they were both bloody and all the skin was all messed up. So he's poor baby. So, but okay. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place on Friday. Is tomorrow Friday? Is Valentine's on Friday? Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.